This is Real Estate in Edmonton, helping you navigate buying, selling, investing, and living in Edmonton, hosted by Realtor Devin Gray and professional broadcaster Tracy Gray.
Attention investors. On this version of Real Estate in Edmonton, we are talking about a bunch of information that's going to be very helpful to you. We just finished up a 3-day boot camp at Wealth Genius. We've certainly attended a few of these, and they just keep getting better and better, and lots of fresh information. And so we thought we would just update you a little bit on what we learned and just what's going on in the Edmonton and Alberta markets.
Yeah, and in Wealth Genius, they're very laser focused on multifamily properties. So it's always interesting to find out more about how to look for a multifamily, how to qualify for funding. It's very different than if you're just looking at an investment property like a single family home or even a duplex. It's kind of next level is what it is. So 3 days, it's a lot of information, and it's still just scratching the surface for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I'm Devin Gray. I'm a licensed real estate agent in Alberta with the Mogul Realty Group and EXP. And my lovely wife, Tracy Gray, who is a professional broadcaster on television and radio and movies and all sorts of wonderful
and podcasts.
Stuff. And now podcasts. Yes, that's right. So as we mentioned before, so this is about our 4th time attending one of these boot camps. And as Tracy said, it is a wealth of information. There's lots of amazing training companies out there. And the one thing that makes Wealth Genius different is that they are more laser focused on one specific type of property, and that is the multifamily space, which is what Tracy said. And so Alfonso Quadro is the owner and founder and the head presenter and cheerleader. And
the head honcho.
That's right, the head honcho, all that. And he put on a great 3-day presentation. And it really did talk about, again, the benefits of focused on multifamily. Now, that's not necessarily to say that that's the only way to go. But for everybody that was in the room this past 3 days, they were there because they want to be in that multifamily space. And one of the really encouraging things that came out, and this is a consistent message every time we've attended one of the Alberta boot camps from Wealth Genius, they too talk about how Alberta is a really strong place to be, just based on the economic fundamentals. We also, in conjunction with Wealth Genius, we also saw Patrick Francey, who is the president and CEO of REIN, which is the Real Estate Investment Network. And he did several presentations. And one of them was about economic fundamentals and what you ultimately need to look for. And this is a message that any new investor should be looking at, which is to look at investing in a place that has a future, not necessarily a place that has a past or is on a little bit shaky ground. And the economic fundamentals in Alberta are really strong. It was really highlighted, and this is big news actually, in the fact that for the first time in the history of Canada, the population in Canada in late 2025 dropped by about 100,000 people. And 9 provinces lost population, and there was only one province that grew, and that was the province of Alberta. And people are still coming here for 2 main reasons. One is jobs, and the other is affordability. And that really was hammered home this weekend for new and some seasoned investors that were in the room as to why Alberta is a great place to start investing. So that was very encouraging.
Yeah, and also what was really exciting to see in the room is he asked how many people are in their 20s that were at this seminar, 3-day intensive seminar on how to buy multifamily buildings. And there was about 5 people in their 20s, and some of them like 20, 21. So that was so impressive to see, because not only are they looking at buying their first property in early 20s, but they're also looking at investing in multifamily at this age. So just imagine when we were early 20s. I bought my first property at 21. I was so proud of myself for being so right. I got into it. I was so proud of myself. But if I had known then what I know now, I would have loved to have bought more or bought multifamily, because that can really set you up financially.
And that was another, for those of us that are a little bit older, we certainly look at talking a lot about the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is to plant a tree today. And there was certainly lots of people that were in their 50s and some people in their 60s that are very excited about starting on their real estate investing journey. And that really is it, is that there's lots of examples of people that have been able to become financially free through investing in real estate in a very short period of time. And what I mean by that is about 3 to 5 years. But they definitely need to be incredibly focused and have a very clear path. But they do have a shorter runway to work with than those people that were in the room that were in their 20s. And certainly, it was pause for reflection for Tracy and myself in regards to our kids that are 20 and 18, and certainly trying to stoke the fires of interest in regards to getting involved in real estate. And that's why I'm actually encouraged that, so these boot camps that happen, they happen right across the country in the fall and in the spring, but twice a year, Wealth Genius has a very large event called Expand. And this is taking place in Ottawa, the nation's capital, in the springtime. And our older son, Dylan, and myself are heading out. We are a service provider.
It's a guy's trip.
That's right. Yes.
Get to bro out for the weekend.
Yeah, that's right. So the Mogul Realty Group is a service provider in the real estate realtor category for the Edmonton area. So we're really happy to be heading out to Ottawa to represent Edmonton. And we're one of over 100 vendors that are going to be there. Obviously, these are people from right across the country. Wealth Genius has over 1,600 members now across the country. And so a lot of vendors are going to be there to talk to the expected nearly 1,000 people that are going to be there, and over 60 speakers,
including yours truly,
myself.
That's
yes,
right.
I'm one of them, and I'm also hosting a breakout room, so I'm very excited to be there, and should be an amazing experience. It's a great time to network, and that is certainly something that every coaching company will tell you, is that yes, the coaching is really strong, but the secret sauce is the community. And I've seen that time and time again. Mogul is involved with various other coaching companies. They're all first class. And one of the things that everybody does say is that the community and the networking really is what helps them propel, whether it's accountability or support or just looking for advice on how to handle something. And certainly that's been something that's been beneficial to us with all the different organizations we've been a part of.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Devin's going to be talking about his market report while he's out in Ottawa. That's part of what is going to be what you're speaking on.
Yeah, and I touched on that in the fact that it is about, so the title of it is called Why Alberta, Why Edmonton, Why Now? And it really does touch on a lot of the information, which is thankfully consistent, and a strong message in regards to why Alberta is a strong investment, why Edmonton is a strong investment. And right now, as there is a little bit of uncertainty in regards to what's going on internationally, nationally, that always is usually the best time to seriously get interested in looking at doing some further investments and being in acquisition mode. When the markets are really strong and they're going up, that's when most people get excited about buying, but that's actually not necessarily the best time to buy. You don't see a lot of investors out there. I mean, if the deal is good, they'll certainly take advantage of it. But in a lot of cases, they just circle the wagons and enjoy the market appreciation, and they wait for times of uncertainty like this to start looking at making some acquisitions. And so, yes, we are seeing that in Alberta. Every place in Canada is seeing it. But when it comes to where the future of Alberta lies compared to a lot of other provinces, this is certainly the place to be.
And if you can get out to Ottawa, it would be a great way to to get all that information. However, Devin does do a monthly market report at Mogul Realty Group every month, where he does a breakdown of everything he was just talking about. So if you want to keep up to date every month on it, it's the last Wednesday of every month. And you're welcome to join Mogul Mastermind either in person or online. Just go Mogul Realty Group. On .com, I guess.
Actually, yeah. So, that's right. The mogulrealtygroup.com or mogulrg.com, I should say.
That's what it was.
And Tracy, of course, is being modest and not bringing up the fact that she's the MC of Mogul Mastermind. And so looking forward to that every month. And yes, the message.
I prefer ringleader.
Yeah. Yes. Managing
Like lion tamer. I go with a chair and a whip.
Managing all the monkeys for sure.
It seems like that, all the real estate investing monkeys.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. No,
Yeah. So that's always a fun event. There's free appetizers and free networking too. So it's a great event to come out to meet some people and learn about what's going on in the market. If you're interested at all in investing in real estate, or you have someone that you know that is, definitely share this video with them or have them go to Mogul Realty Group, mogulrg.com.
Yeah, and Tracy mentioned the networking. We're very proud of the fact that we offer 3 different networking times, one before the event starts, one halfway through, and then a full hour afterwards. And we mentioned before about the secret sauce of community. That really is where there is an amazing opportunity to get connected with somebody that has been where you hope to be if you're a newer investor, or perhaps you're looking to get into something. We chatted with a whole bunch of people this weekend, and different people doing all sorts of stuff. There's people that are already in the multifamily space, people that are doing flips, people that want to get into wholesaling, and in all those situations, they're looking to connect with people to help them basically get to where they want to be as quickly as they possibly can. And Alfonso from the stage all weekend, same thing with Patrick Francey, talked about the fact that they've been there, they've done that, and they've seen thousands and helped thousands of investors over the last 20 plus years get to them being financially free and being successful. And they've helped and seen just about everything. And so if you come up against a roadblock or an obstacle or something where you're just not necessarily knowing exactly what you should do, you need to get involved in a community so that you can get that support. And so Wealth Genius offers that. The various other coaching communities that are around or right across the country offer that. And certainly the Mogul Mastermind offers that as well. We're there to help and guide, but also we know that there's some pretty strong heavy hitters when it comes to investing that are in that room every month and also online, and they're there to help. And that's actually an amazing thing about the investing community. It's very seldom that you come across a sheltered group. Everybody is always so giving and so prepared to offer up knowledge.
Yeah, and like you'd mentioned, from all walks of life too. There's mortgage brokers, there's lawyers, there's other investors. Like you're not just talking to just investors, but you're talking to people that can help you make it happen, contractors and so forth. So they're all there and they're all a part of it. And it can be a lot to real estate investing. So it's a great room to go to, especially for your first home, because this is a great way to get into it by meeting these people who can help you out. Or if you already have 100, 200 properties, then this can help your systems, build your networking, your connections. It's just a win-win for everyone.
Yeah. So we'd love to see you at one of our Mogul Masterminds. As Tracy said, it's always the last Wednesday of every month. You can join us in person or you can join us online. We also have Mogul School, which maybe you can talk a little bit about Mogul School.
It's spelled SKOOL. If you're looking for the proper spelling on it. And that has a list of previous meetings, so you can actually watch all those videos. Plus there's training videos that you can learn. So that's where school comes in, is you're learning pretty much everything that there is to know about real estate investing. They've got all their videos about it online at SKOOL.
That's right. So this Mogul Mastermind was started over 10 years ago by the president and CEO of Mogul, James Cannell. And good move on his part back when there was only a few people in the room. And the event has now grown to, well, prior to COVID, we were seeing 130, 140 people in the room. But right going back to the very first event, he always recorded it. And so there's dozens and dozens of educational videos that we've recorded. So if you want to learn how to do wholesaling, flips, short-term rentals, Airbnb, arbitrage, if you want to hear about success stories and various people's journeys, if you want to get into new builds, if you want to learn how to do land development, we've pretty much covered it all. And we'd love to see you join Mogul School. We'd love to see you at Mogul Mastermind. And if you do feel you need some pretty intense coaching, we can certainly point you in the direction, as we've got great relationships with all sorts of different coaching companies. We just most recently were at the Wealth Genius event. That's why we're talking about it.
It's actually kind of still happening. There's a member meetup and they're calling to us. So we got to get going.
I'm not actually sure whether or not we can certainly hear Alfonso talking in the background. So I'm not sure if our microphones are picking it up. I guess we'll find out when we listen to this afterwards. But he's certainly holding court. But we do have other events coming up with other coaching companies throughout the year. We do have a bus tour coming up in June. So we'll be talking a lot about that. That's with another great partner of Mogul, Trust Your Talent. So I'm sure that we'll find a way to be talking about all the wonderful things that Trust Your Talent does. But today it's about Mogul Mastermind and it's about Wealth Genius. And we would love to help you in any direction we can to accomplish your investing goals.
Great. That's a good time to wrap up.
That is a great time to wrap up.
Thanks for watching.
Yes. Thank you for watching. I'm Devin Gray, real estate and investor-focused real estate agent with the Mogul Realty Group and EXP.
I'm Tracy Gray, and I'm going to wrap up the show.
Let's wrap it up.
Real estate in Edmonton, talking real estate and real life.
Take care.
Thanks for watching. Join us again.